Hi all, it's very good to be here today with you, and we're commemorating 100 years anniversary, so I will talk brief about what we have in-game for this day. So we are definitely hosting the in-game events in all our platforms, in World of Tanks on PC, World of Tanks on console and mobile. So let me start with PC version. In PC version, we have a special event called Convoy, and I will tell more details about it, but first let's look at the screen and watch the trailer. So there are gonna be lots of trailers in my speech. When player enters today World of Tanks on PC, he will not only see the mode itself, but he will be greeted by the special garage, which our developers created. And it's not only the decoration, the outfit, but it filled up with lots of interactive objects that will bring to life the story, the history of the first tank. So let's see a short teaser of it. Very short. So the event itself, it's called Convoy, and for a reason. For a long time our players asked us to bring into the game some kind of escort missions, and right now we're bringing one. There will be two teams of 7 players each, and they will need to participate in a battle of Somme in a very atmospheric map specially created for this event, with zeppelins, biplanes, trenches, etc. And one team will be tasked with convoying Mark to its goal. Mark will be AI-controlled vehicle, choosing one of 3 potential ways to reach the enemy base and capture it. And the other team will need to stop Mark on its tracks by bringing explosives and trying to exterminate it. So there will be lots of interesting mechanics. First off, there will be power-ups that will upgrade your weapons directly in the battle, and players who are attacking will need to pick up bombs and bring it to Mark to blow up its trucks, and players who are defending will need to bring up repair kits to the tank. And also, you all noticed a special vehicle which players will have to control. It's Lanchester armored car. It's a British armored car of this era, and they are wheeled. Yes, we realized we developed specially for this event, thanks to the upgraded physics that we brought into the game this year. We developed the physics of movement of wheeled vehicles. So the event will be very dynamic, and those Lanchesters will bring real havoc on the battlefield. So let's see a short teaser of how the Lanchesters look like. So it's a short story about the in-game event on World of Tanks PC. You will be able to try it out outside on demo PC stations. And let's move out to consoles. So in console, there is a special event as well, and it's called Trench Warfare. And players will actually be able to drive Mark 1s and battle on them on a very special new atmospheric map called Sipol Ridge, where all the atmosphere of trench warfare is presented with bunkers, with machine gun spots and fire, with ground explosives, and also the tanks will be able to pick up special power-ups like flamethrower, which will boost their weaponry on the battlefield. So the event will be available starting from today for the next 2 weekends. So players can enjoy World War I warfare on consoles as well. And let's see some footage on it. So let's jump to our mobile title of World of Tanks, World of Tanks Blitz. They also will have an event where players will be able to ride the modified version of Mark 1, and there will be interesting battle missions specially made for this event. If you have more than 10 battles played with Mark 1, you will gain special rewards, special medals for it, but it's not the most interesting. The most interesting is that there will be a common goal for all the players. So all the commanders, they will need to reach the number of 50 million battles played in this mode, and in this case, every one of the participants who played over 25 battles will gain premium account days. Also, we can move next to what's upcoming, what features are waiting us for World of Tanks Blitz in the future. We need to mention, okay, we can check the trailer, and there is no need to wait till September 19th when it starts. And now what's next? World of Tanks Blitz. We just released the Soviet light tanks 3 in the game. So with infamous LTTB and T-54 lightweight, for those who know these tanks from PC version. And right now we're on close tracks to our regular clan championships introduced in World of Tanks Blitz. Also, there was released a special map, Yamato Harbor, which features a nice cameo from World of Warships, infamous Japanese battleship Yamato itself on the map. And in World of Tanks Blitz, we always try to enforce our different partnerships and bring some interesting content into the game. So that's why we recently partnered with very legendary Japanese mecha artist Kunio Okawara, the creator of Gundam and many other sagas. So please keep in touch, stay tuned for some news. There will be very exciting content coming in World of Tanks Blitz in this cooperation. Also, the team of World of Tanks Blitz development, they're preparing very interesting and terrifying things for you for Halloween. And one big thing to notice is that recently we partnered with Sega game Valkyria Chronicles, and we're bringing in World of Tanks Blitz 2 7-tier premium tanks from it. So Edelweiss and Nameless will be in the game. So let's see a short teaser of it. And next, short notice on the World of Tanks console. Very shortly there will be a huge content update with Japanese heavy tank in the game. It will be called Monsters of Midway, and lots of players will be able to try out those big steel monsters, one of the biggest tanks in the entire World of Tanks game. So let's move on to last but not the least, what ahead of us in World of Tanks PC game. Many players and maybe media, if you are tracking what's going on with the game, have noticed that in World of Tanks PC team we dramatically changed our cooperation with our community, and right now we're preparing the updates based on the feedback and together with our players. So we started with update 9.14, and all the updates of 2016 for now they're considered to be one of the best for a long time. So we're very happy that we changed towards our direction towards our players and try to invite them to test our new features and give feedback, and then we try to follow this feedback. In summer, on July 16th, we opened a special test server called Sandbox, where we're trying to put to test experimental mechanics. And right now we're working on a completely new rebalance of all the vehicles, and it has been tested on this server. So the first iteration brought really huge number of people in there. There were like more than 500,000 applications from our players, and about 100,000 battles were played. So it's a big numbers, and we are very thankful, we are very grateful to our community that they are participating. They are leaving the feedback very constructive on forums, on social networks, discussing the new features and bringing in their ideas of how it should be better, how it should look like. So right now our development team is analyzing all the feedback, analyzing all the big data collected from the Sandbox server, and preparing the next iteration, which will come soon this year. So our players will be testing and helping us again. And also our team right now is working on a new preset matchmaker, which main goal is to bring more comfort in gameplay for our players, to make teams balancing of the teams more equal and the chances for victory more even. There are no many details right now to share with our communities, that we will not release new matchmaker without sharing it on the tests and listening to the feedback of our community. So, new nation in World of Tanks was announced just recently at Gamescom, and it was Swedish nation. And many people, many players and media asked why we choose this nation, because Sweden didn't participate in any war since 19th century. But we looked up in European tank building schools, and we really came across this gel, because Sweden tried to stay neutral in this chaos during two world wars. And it's very hard to stay neutral in such conditions, because there are more than one side that could be aggressive towards you. And they needed to develop their defensive vehicles, means of how they will defend their homeland from potential aggressor. Since we know Swedish people got really great engineers, they build their own tank building schools, not relying on just copying or cloning or purchasing of foreign machines. And that's why the Swedish tanks were very unique, and both from visual standpoint and from technical standpoint, which will cause in very specific gameplay in World of Tanks. So our new nation will be coming live in December, by the end of the year, but already in 9.16 you will be able to see the first tank of Sweden. It will be 6-tire medium premium tank with the suspension from original STRV Sweden tank, and the turret and a gun mounted from French AMX 1375, so it will have auto-reloader. So it's the first auto-reloader premium tank on 6-tire medium. And the nation will be consist of two branches at the beginning, with tank destroyer branch, and second branch will be having light tanks, medium tanks, and heavy tanks in the top. So what we can promise right now, that the nation will be having its own gameplay features, exclusive gameplay features, and it will be, if you know the game, it will be something comparing to the releasing of French nation in World of Tanks. Right now we can see short footage about the Swedish nation and about the 6-tire premium medium tank that will be live in 9.16. So as you saw, the tanks are very interesting looking, and we really hope that our players will love the gameplay that we will bring for this nation. Thank you.